Have you run out of money to invest in crypto, or do you just want more money? Or then you need to be paying attention to airdrops. One of the last airdrops that I covered, Grass, could have made you anywhere from $200 to $20,000 or more. And again, for free. And no, that's not a joke. These are real results from members of my community. Well, I found another airdrop for you, similar to Grass, that is brand new and hasn't even launched its token yet. It's called Gradient. And Gradient isn't just a Photoshop tool. Gradient is creating a decentralized edge computing platform that connects and makes use of underused computer resources from all over the world on normal everyday computers like the one that you might be watching this video on. Hello, computer. Gradient is backed by Pantera Capital, Multicoin Capital, and Sequoia, which are pretty big players in the space, and even Solana likes Gradient. This means that in the current up-only crypto market, Gradient could likely do very well, especially seeing that they launched in September of 2024 and they are only a few months old. And in crypto, it pays to be early after all, which, by the way, you could have been even earlier to Gradient if you subscribe to my email newsletter, Passive Bites. It's linked down below. It's 100% free, and it's where I share crypto passive income opportunities and alpha every week, so sign up now. Now let's talk about how Gradient works. Gradient is currently in phase 1, which focuses on building the connectivity layer. They do this with their Sentry nodes. These are super easy to set up. They are browser extensions that you install and that run their network. Sentry nodes don't cost any money. You can install them for free. They require minimal setup, which makes this whole process very attractive. And they form temporary peer-to-peer links called taps, which act as digital handshakes between nodes to verify connectivity and measure latency. In Gradient's next phases, these applications will include AI interference, or how AIs think, running AI models for tasks like real-time facial recognition or language translation. And now, if this sounds a lot like Grass, which I mentioned already, are they doing the same thing? And well, Gradient and Grass are both working towards decentralizing data, but the way they do it is different. Grass is all about scraping data from the internet using regular computers at your house. Gradient doesn't want to use those same computers to scrape data, but instead wants to use the CPU and graphics cards compute power to do tasks. With Grass, even if you had very few referrals but had been running your node for at least a few months on one device, you probably earned around 50 Grass tokens at least. And those tokens were worth $200 at their all-time high price, and likely a lot more than that if Grass does well over these next few months. One of the members of Sleep Money Club, my private community, even saw his Grass airdrop peak at over $20,000 at all-time high. And others made anywhere from $200 to $2,000 by having just modest numbers of referrals and or running Grass on multiple devices. And the bottom line here is that everyone got something out of it, and it was super easy, just running a browser extension in the background that used your idle internet, which was just sitting there doing nothing anyway. Plus, sharing your referral link as much as you could made it even better. And with Grass, it paid to be early, as this earns you way more tokens just for being there from the start, even without a ton of referrals. And that's why jumping on board with Gradient now could be a great idea. So let's talk about the earning potential with Gradient. Well, just like Grass, what we all want from Gradient is the points. The more points you rack up, the bigger your airdrop will be. And there are several ways to earn more points. First off, Sentry nodes earn 0.25 points for every 10 minutes of uptime, which is known as a POA, or uptime reward. Occasionally, your node will tap with other nodes, and for each tap, you'll get an extra 0.75 points, referred to as a POC, or proof of connectivity reward. But you also get a bonus with referrals. When you refer someone, both you and the person you refer will both get 20 points once they hit 72 hours of uptime. This could be your friends, your family, or just random people who click your link if you share it on social media. Plus, when you refer people, you'll earn a lifetime bonus from your primary and secondary referral rewards. This means that when you refer a new user, you'll get 10% of their rewards forever. And if the primary people you refer go on to refer others, your secondary referrals, you'll snag an extra 5% of their rewards too. So basically, everyone's referring everybody and everyone's enjoying the referral points. It's just one big referral friendly family hug. And this is actually where there is another great opportunity. If you are a member of my private membership, Sleep Money Club, then I will be doing periodic giveaways of my referral link. Meaning that if you win the giveaway, your referral link will become my referral link for the amount of time that you've won. a few days, or maybe even a week or so. So in all the places that I talk about Gradient, you get the referral bonuses, not me. I did this a bunch with Grass for my community. It was a huge hit, and as I've already said, some members got really big Grass airdrops as a result. So if you want that for yourself, join the club. But that's just one of the many benefits and perks of being a member of Sleep Money Club. There is a link down below to join, but join soon because the price of membership is about to go up. In Gradient, you can also complete achievements that help you gain experience, EXP, which boosts your account status. As you get more EXP and unlock higher status levels, you'll receive a rewards boost. For instance, once you reach Diamond, the highest tier, you get a 10% bonus on your Sentry node earnings. And you can run multiple Sentry nodes under a single user account as long as they're installed in different places on different networks. Because each one needs its own IP address, otherwise the nodes on the same IP will just split the rewards with each other. I have my Gradient extension running on a dedicated mini PC on its own VLAN on my network. Just remember to only use one account for all your nodes, otherwise you will risk getting flagged as a Sybil or even banned, in which case you get a big fat 0. And I will leave a link down below in the description for the full Gradient guidelines. Also, in the past, the Gradient team did not recommend running the Sentry node on your phone since the extension is designed for desktop use, but you can try it, just expect it to be buggy at times. I'll leave some links down below as well to help you troubleshoot that in case you have issues. On Android devices, you can use either the Mises or Kiwi browser and install the Sentry node extension. And for iPhones, you can use the Mises browser as well. As far as how many points you can expect to earn, for example, someone with 23 active referrals in Gradient can expect to earn about 100 points per day from referrals alone, which breaks down to 4.5 points per day per referral. Of course, this can vary based on your referrals earnings. For your own nodes, you can expect to earn anywhere from 25 to 50 points per day, and the more devices with separate IP addresses you have, the higher these earnings will be. So with that in mind, let's talk about the airdrop potential itself. When it comes to how much you could make in the airdrop, right now the trend for airdrop tokens is that they surge by 2 to 3x within the first 48 to 72 hours post TGE. For example, Grass nearly did a 6x in the first week after TGE and is currently sitting at about a 5x since its TGE price. Since at this moment there's no way to know with Gradient yet, we can look at Grass again. If Grass were to reach the market cap of something like BitTensor during this bull run, then each Grass token would be worth $18. That means that even getting 50 Grass tokens from the airdrop, which I think is pretty achievable for anyone, would have made your airdrop worth $900. Assuming you had been running that extension for about 6 months, that translates to around $150 a month in passive income, or about $5 a day for free. The bottom line is that in a bull market, everything tends to go up, which makes it very likely that Gradient's price could perform really well. And just remember, this is all from just running an extension in the background, completely hands off. But crypto is crypto, so we do need to talk about the risks. And first of all, let's talk about the elephant in the room. By installing any piece of software on your device, you can risk exposing your sensitive data. As per their description, the Sentry nodes do not collect any data. All they're doing right now is tapping each other, which means that they are periodically forming connections randomly with other Sentry nodes to confirm their liveliness and measure the latency in between. But you should do your own reading into this and pay attention to updates. Considering that you can never be 100% sure of what's happening under the hood, regardless of what an app claims it does, if you are concerned about safety, well then maybe run Gradient on an isolated device without sensitive data on it, which again is what I'm doing, and I even have it on its own dedicated VLAN on my network. There's also the risk that Gradient just fails or the token just doesn't perform well. Now this is more of a risk if you end up buying the token. I really don't think this is a risk if you just participate in the airdrop, since it requires so little work and $0. With all that said, and given that I'm not only personally really bullish on AI, DePIN, and edge computing, the possibility that Gradient could earn you anywhere from several $100s to several thousands of dollars, depending on how fast you get into it, makes this really compelling, and I'm definitely taking part in it. Seeing the success of Grass, and because we have entered into the bull run, I expect a lot of people to earn a lot of money with Gradient if it all works out. And if you do want to sign up for Gradient, there is a link down below. You can get signed up, have the extension installed, and start earning points in as little as 5 minutes. There's also a link down there to Sleep Money Club. If you join the club, you can get access to one of the many perks of potentially winning my referral link, plus all the other perks and features like seeing everything I buy and sell, my entire portfolio, access to teachers and experts, etc., etc. Gradient is an edge compute network. Well, I made another video right here all about an edge compute device that you can run from home that currently makes $250 a month, costs almost nothing in electricity to run, and could end up being a massive earner over the next few months. Goodbye.